Samuel Finley Breese Morse was born on April 27, 1791, in Charlestown, Massachusetts, at a time when the United States was still a young nation. His father was a respected minister and geographer, and his mother encouraged curiosity and learning. Growing up in a household that valued education, Morse developed an early interest in both science and art. As a student, he attended Yale College, where he studied religious philosophy, mathematics, and the emerging science of electricity. Although electricity was still poorly understood at the time, the idea that invisible currents could carry energy fascinated him. Yet despite this scientific curiosity, Morse's first career would take him in a completely different direction.
After finishing his studies, Morse traveled to England to pursue training as a painter. He studied under renowned artists and quickly developed impressive skills in portrait painting. When he returned to the United States, he built a reputation as a talented portrait artist, painting images of political leaders, scholars, and prominent citizens. For many years, art remained the center of his life. His paintings were displayed in galleries, and he became involved in founding early American art institutions. But everything began to change during a long sea voyage in the 1830s.
In 1832, while traveling by ship from Europe to the United States, Morse participated in a conversation with fellow passengers about recent discoveries in electricity and electromagnetism. Scientists had begun experimenting with ways to send electrical signals through wires. During the discussion, a question occurred to Morse: if electricity could travel instantly through a wire, could it be used to send messages across long distances? The idea captivated him. Throughout the remainder of the voyage, he began sketching designs for a device that could transmit electrical signals over a wire and translate them into readable messages. At the time, communication across long distances relied mainly on physical transportation, letters carried by horses, ships, or stagecoaches. Messages could take days or even weeks to arrive. Morse envisioned something radically faster.
After returning home, Morse began working on his idea, though the project proved far more difficult than he initially expected. Building a functioning telegraph system required both electrical engineering and a method for encoding messages. With limited financial resources, he struggled to continue his experiments. However, he eventually found collaborators who helped refine the design. Together they developed a system in which electrical pulses could travel through a wire and activate a receiver that marked dots and dashes on paper. But the question remained: how could these simple marks represent words?
To solve this challenge, Morse and his colleague Alfred Vail developed a system of signals using combinations of short and long electrical pulses. Each letter of the alphabet was assigned a unique sequence of dots and dashes. This system became known as Morse code. The code allowed operators to translate electrical signals into letters, words, and sentences. Messages could now be transmitted almost instantly across vast distances through telegraph wires. It was a revolutionary breakthrough in communication.
After years of testing and demonstration, Morse secured government support to build an experimental telegraph line between Washington, D.C., and Baltimore. On May 24, 1844, the system was ready for its first public test. Standing in the Capitol building in Washington, Morse sent a message to Baltimore using his telegraph machine. The message read, "What hath God wrought?" Within seconds, the message arrived at the receiving station in Baltimore. For the first time in history, information had traveled long distances through electrical signals almost instantly. A new era of communication had begun.
The telegraph spread rapidly across the United States and soon across the world. Telegraph lines connected cities, countries, and eventually continents. For businesses, governments, and newspapers, the ability to send messages instantly transformed daily life. News that once took weeks to travel could now be transmitted in minutes. Railroads used telegraph signals to coordinate trains. Governments communicated across vast territories. Journalists reported events with unprecedented speed. The telegraph effectively shrank the world. Samuel Morse's invention laid the foundation for modern telecommunications.
As telegraph systems expanded globally, Morse received international recognition for his work. Governments and scientific societies honored him for creating a technology that revolutionized communication. Although he had begun his career as an artist, his name became permanently associated with the telegraph and Morse code. Even today, his code remains one of the most recognizable communication systems ever created.
Samuel Morse lived during a time when the world was shifting from slow physical communication to rapid electrical networks. His invention marked one of the earliest steps toward the connected world we know today. From telegraphs came telephones, radio signals, satellites, and the internet, all built on the idea that information could travel instantly across distance.
Samuel Morse passed away on April 2, 1872, at the age of 80. By that time, telegraph lines stretched across continents and beneath oceans, connecting societies in ways never before possible. His simple system of dots and dashes changed how humanity shared information.
Samuel Morse once wondered if electricity could carry words across a wire. The answer to that question reshaped global communication forever. What began as a sketch during a ship voyage became one of the most important technological innovations of the 19th century. And with the tapping of dots and dashes, Samuel Morse helped humanity learn how to speak across distance.